Yo, what is going on in the crypto space? Thank you guys for tuning into the channel today. I really do appreciate it. Now, before we go ahead and get into the main piece of information today, which is about xCurrent 4.0 and why I think it's actually pretty exciting, let's kind of go over the price a little bit here. So this morning we did have about a 4 to 5% pump, and now it looks like we're on the retracement here, and it does seem like we are in a symmetrical triangle formation. So we'll kind of keep an eye on this throughout the day. Something that I've noticed, a common trend with XRP, is that if we do have like a significant, about 5 to 6%, run up in the morning, which is pretty much what we had today, it usually ends up in a pump later in the day. So let's kind of keep an eye on that and wait for the prime trading hours of Japan and Korea, and we could see some more price action later. So make sure to keep a note on that. So let's go ahead and get let's go ahead and get into today's information, which I think is just awesome, and it's kind of opening us up to some more speculation about really what's been up with xCurrent lately. So first of all, I want to give a big shout out to eCent. Significant member of the XP community. He was actually in attendance to the Singapore Blockchain Festival where Brad Going was at, and he actually got to get a picture with Nav and Gupta, which was cool. Yeah, by the way, I did see some crypto media. They were citing, because, other people on Twitter, they were reposting this, and they were actually citing them as the one who gave us information. But again, this is the original source. He was there. He brought us the picture, so big shout out to him. Make sure go give him a follow on Twitter. I've been following him for quite a bit. He does put out a lot of good information and statements. So these first two documents here that are there at the Ripple booth at the event, it's pretty much just the stuff we already know. New sources of liquidity, faster transaction time, saving 70%, all the good stuff that we already know. But this is for new potential clients. Now, on this third one here, though, what really grabbed my attention was what's new with xCurrent 4.0. Now, usually when we get information about xCurrent, it's kind of like, whatever, doesn't have anything to do with the XRP ecosystem. We're not too interested in it, but one thing, actually, a couple things really grabbed my attention, but the first thing was, what's new with xCurrent 4.0? And I went, okay, so us as the community, this is the first time of us hearing about an xCurrent, and then a number of, the stage that xCurrent is in. We never got updates on 1.0, or if it was xCurrent 2.0, or 3.0, or 4.0, but now it seems like xCurrent is now recently updated to xCurrent 4.0. It says xCurrent 4.0 brings a multitude of new features and updates that enable financial institutions to more efficiently send cross-border payments. Now, two things that are kind of interesting here before we get into the main one is multi-hop. That's the essentially where if you're connected to the xCurrent network, you can actually route payments through XRapid. And then also, which is bulk FX, which said you could purchase Forex in bulk from counterparties on RippleNet. So if you're trying to get a bulk of fiat, for whatever reason, maybe you need a pre-funded account that you can't really use XRapid in yet, you can actually do bulk FX purchases through xCurrent, which is kind of neat. I did not know that yet. But now, if you go over to item 6, it says increased product interoperability. Now, what kind of has me, curious is it says increased product interoperability. So was xCurrent 3.0 and was xCurrent 2.0 and 1.0, were they originally interoperable with XRapid? Or is this something new just with xCurrent 4.0? Because it doesn't say now new product interoperability feature, it says increased product interoperability. So my kind of guess is that xCurrent 3.0 was the whole multi-hop, and now 4.0 actually gets you more just streamlined access into the XRapid ecosystem just by being connected to xCurrent. So it says seamlessly access XRapid for digital asset payments. Now, what we had was multi-hop, which was leveraging new liquidity arrangements for Nostro account consolidation and further payment reach. Multi-hop is essentially, that's where you're connecting a region to XRapid, where you have one XRapid hub, and then the rest of the banks in that country can be connected to XRapid and leverage that one bank as a hub for XRapid. The rest of the banks in that country and financial institutions and companies, they can be connected to xCurrent and then route the payments through that hub bank, but they're obviously gonna have to do it at a fee, for the cost. But then item 6 says now with xCurrent 4.0, you can seamlessly access XRapid for digital asset payments. So it pretty much seems like now, even without the use of multi-hop, you can get direct access into XRapid by just using xCurrent. Now, originally we knew the whole thing about multi-hop, which was, you can route some payments from xCurrent into these XRapid region hubs, but now it's saying seamlessly access XRapid for digital asset payments. Now that has me wondering, it's kind of a very bland statement. All it's really saying is, you can seamlessly access XRapid for these payments, but I am wondering is how how connected really are you? Like, if you're connected to xCurrent 4.0, are you like somewhat connected into XRapid originally, or are you just straight up xCurrent, but then do you connect to XRapid seamlessly, or do you connect through, you know, another financial institution leveraging the XRapid platform? But either way, it's, no matter how much you want to speculate on how, you know, how it works and whatnot, if you go through other hubs or other financial institutions or other networks that like use XRapid or whatnot, we don't know that. But what we do know now is that xCurrent can now seamlessly have access to XRapid, so they can leverage XRP for payments. So guys, what it is really seeming like now, it's really no longer the, you know, the bridge between, oh, here's our XVIA partners, here is our xCurrent partners, here's our XRapid partners. Now it kind of seems like all the partners are just partners of RippleNet, and they can access any of the products at their disposal. So what it's seeming like now is where a company doesn't just choose one product. They just connect to the RippleNet and they can use any of the products seamlessly. Now, what I do want to know is with XVIA, I know XVIA can leverage multi-hop, but I wonder if XVIA has the same interoperability with XRapid, which would be fascinating to know. But anyways, guys, what we know for sure now is that xCurrent is having just complete direct access to XRapid. So we, according to Dilip Rao, we do have almost 200 production contracts, and I'd say about a pretty good size of those are xCurrent partners. And now these almost, let's say, what's it called? We have about 150, I think maybe 140 publicly known xCurrent partners. And now it's seeming like those 140, which is really getting me excited, is those 140, give or take about a couple institutions. But now all of these xCurrent partners that have these production contracts signed, again, we almost have 200 production contracts according to Dilip Rao. But now it's like this bulk of xCurrent partners we have are now going to be just streamlined into XRapid anyway. So now it's seeming like that, because, you know, when I first got in and when I first got in this space, and, you know, xCurrent, XVIA, XRapid were announced, it kind of seemed like, you know, xCurrent's its own thing, XVIA is its own thing, XRapid its own thing. But now it's like, yeah, you could be using xCurrent and you don't have to use digital assets, but it gives you the direct option to do so if needed. So really cool there, guys, because we almost have 200 production contracts, and I guarantee you a lot of those are xCurrent contracts. But now all of those almost 200 production contracts are now going to have streamlined access into XRapid. So pretty much we can sort of consider every single xCurrent partner a potential XRapid partner, because they do have that streamlined option into XRapid. I almost see xCurrent 4.0 as kind of a wolf in sheep's clothing, because the whole pitch of XRapid is, hey, you're using XRP. But xCurrent kind of gives the bank an option. It's like, hey, you know, you don't have to use digital assets, you don't have to use cryptocurrency, you know, it's up to you, but the option is there. So it's kind of like, I don't want to say they're tricking the banks, but it's almost like they're making the banks think that they're not going to use cryptocurrency, but now if they need to route a payment somewhere and it's the cheapest and fastest way to do it, now they can do so through XRapid and really not even realize it. Because RippleNet is essentially, when your bank is connected to that platform, for the most part, it is AI technology. It's autonomous. That's why it's so quick. That's why Swift is so slow. There's a lot of manual verification in the process. So it's complete AI. So I kind of like, it's kind of like wolf in sheep's clothing. It's like, the bank won't even really, it almost seems like the bank won't even know that they're using cryptocurrency, but xCurrent will route certain transactions through digital assets without the bank even really knowing, which is kind of cool. And that's now showing that xCurrent and XVIA, or mainly xCurrent, it's not meant to circumvent the XRP ecosystem, but now it's where xCurrent cash flow now has the seamless access into the XRapid ecosystem for payments. So really cool stuff there, guys, because we have almost 200 production contracts. I guarantee you most of those are xCurrent, and now they do have streamlined access into XRapid. Freaking honestly great. This is the just kind of little stuff like this really gets me excited for the future. So now banks can use xCurrent and they don't think they're using cryptocurrency, but all of a sudden, if they need to get a payment somewhere and the XRapid quarter is available, that payment will get routed through XRapid, and the bank won't even really realize that they're using cryptocurrency. So that is pretty cool stuff. Honestly, just again, little stuff like that just gets me excited. And also, at the same event, the same guy, Essenti, actually did a Periscope, and Brad Garlinghouse did state that his prediction is that in a year, a lot of banks will be safeguarding digital assets, because these banks are what he stated, what I'm paraphrasing what he said, is that these banks saw how much money that these exchanges were making by moving around crypto and providing custody solutions. They're making a lot of money on fees. I don't know the exact data, but Binance made like almost 800, maybe $1 billion in like 1 year. So these banks are seeing that cryptocurrency definitely has the potential to be a huge new revenue opportunity for these institutions. And when these institutions smell the revenue opportunity, most likely going to take advantage of it. So that was Brad Garlinghouse's prediction. And a year prior, he did say he predicted that this year, banks would be, leveraging XRapid as a liquidity tool. That prediction was correct. And now he's saying in a year from now, banks are going to be holding XRP, by the way, and safeguarding other digital assets as a custody solution. So seriously, we're living in some exciting times here. Make sure, guys, I know the price doesn't seem like the most exciting at the moment, but I think one of the greatest things about the XRP community is that we really know to kind of look past the price and look more towards progress, developments, and fundamentals, and Ripple has them all. They are just kicking ass, dude. They're kicking ass. Please quote me on that. All right. Thank you guys for tuning this video. Actually, one last thing I want to show you guys. I did say in today's stream that if somebody made a video of this like, what's it called? This little this bouncer, it's pretty funny. I muted it, because of I'm playing music in the background, but it's kind of like a viral video from a couple years ago, and it's really cool. I said, like, hey, I'll tip you 5 XRP, if that happens. So I went ahead and tipped them. But yes, Bitcoin come to Ripple, kind of threaten them, taunting them. Ethereum's coming up, boom, kick, done. Look at this, Bitcoin, done. Ethereum, boom, done. That's how it's going to go, guys. That's pretty much my forecast for the next couple years in cryptocurrency. All right. Thank you guys for tuning into today's video. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, check the links in the description if you want to support the channel. Don't know where the Nano S is, but make sure to check links in the description. Get yourself a Nano S. Keep that cryptocurrency safe and offline, and make sure you got your private keys. Because if you don't got your private keys, you really don't own your crypto. All right. Thank you guys for tuning into today's video. Exciting times. See you guys in the next one.